Hey everyone, this is the 6th lesson. All getting through them quickly, aren't we? So this is, I'm kind of staying away from the pick again. So what I'm trying to focus on with a lot of these ones is kind of just getting that legato movement, so building up the strength in your fretting hand. I think a lot of people struggle with alternate picking above legato. I mean, I don't know what it is, that I've just always found it easier to do, you know, like, whereas if I try to pick that, even now I probably struggle to do it at that speed. So, you know, I'm just thinking if it's easier for you to do it that way, then we can, you know, focus on this sort of stuff where you're kind of building the strength up in your fretting hand. This one is, you know, it's not a very long one again, and it's based around just slides, hammer-ons, pull-offs, just building up that, like I said, that strength in the left hand. And also just sticking to that pentatonic shape and ways for you to move quickly around the neck. So yeah, I'll play it once over and then we'll jump into it. So yeah, like I said, it's a bit of like an amalgamation between a couple of the ones that I've done in the past as well. So we start off with this bar like we did on the last one. So I use my middle finger for this one and start on the 5th fret of the D and the G string. But what I'm doing is I'm sliding straight up to the 7th and then back down to the 5th. So now this might hurt a little bit if you're a beginner, so if you want you can do it in 2 movements, so rather than, as you can see, I'm not picking there, but obviously it's much more pressure on your hands to be sliding in one fluid movement. So it's up to you on that one. So it's, so this is all on one string. Again, another nice legato movement, getting you used to those pull-offs. So we're sliding in from wherever. It's another one of those ones where it doesn't matter where you're sliding in from, it's the note that you end up on. So obviously you don't want to be coming right from the top because it's going to make it a little bit harder to aim for that initial note. So I'm starting on the 7th fret on the A string. So we go 7, 6, 5, 3, open A. Sounds funny because I have my index finger on the 3rd fret of the D there. It's like a metal lesson now. Yeah, so you go in 7, 6, 5, 3, 0. And then what I'm doing here and what I'm trying to emphasise with these licks is sort of giving yourself that time to take a break when you're doing a solo as well. So it's not all about how fast you can play and how many notes you can throw into a bar. I'm certainly guilty of doing that in the first couple of years of my playing, especially when I discovered, you know, like just trying to like tap everything. Oh, I can get 4 times the amount of notes in a bar, let's just go crazy. So you know what I want you to do is consider these pauses. So I've left one in here. It's only very slight, but you can obviously hear it. So I'm like going, and then we're playing with octaves there as well. So it's that slight pause, and then you slide in with your index finger to the 5th fret on the E, and then you're playing the same note on the 7th fret on the D. So you see, it's only a very slight pause, but it's and again, you're ending up in a very similar position from where you started. So you know you can choose to go further up the neck or come back down with another sliding movement. And it's that really cool, like you'll hear this a lot in blues songs where it's like, yeah, so you know, have a play around with that one. Like I said, the only sticking point really is that initial bit of the slide, but you know, feel free to kind of break that up. You can go like, or you know, if you're feeling brave. You know, even I struggle sometimes with that bit. So yeah, this might be one you need to stick at a little bit, but you know, just practice through it slowly. If you can, give it a go without a pick because you want to kind of build up that legato in the left hand. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled for some more vids. Cheers guys.